Hello, folks. I have a sheet that I wanted to share a formula today that was helping me solve a problem. So I have a sheet that has, well, here I've got some formulas in here. So I have 2,131 rows of data in here. I suspect I have some duplicate names in this lookup. This one you can see, let me zoom in a little bit. I'm doing a count of A2A. That's giving me my total count. And then here I'm doing a count unique of A2A, and I can see that I have 2,099 unique data in column A. And in this one, I'm doing COUNTIF to show how many active students I have. But what I need to do is figure out a way to do count of the unique active. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to do, so this would be a count unique active. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use an array literal. Actually, what I mean is I'm going to start with a query. So I'm going to query, and what I'm going to query, I'm going to use an array literal to create a data set. So my data set is going to be, I'm going to create a data set that's going to be this unique of A to B, so A colon B. So that's going to be my data set, but this is set up as an array literal. So let me open up this. You can see this is my data set. I'm just going to pull through the unique set of data here that's in this data set. And then now I can type my query, and my query is going to be select. I'm going to select a count of B well, actually, see, I can't use column B because this is an array literal, so it's a select of col2 where col2 is equal to active. And that should give me a return. We have something quite not right. Let's see what we've got wrong there. And looking more carefully at that, I see I put an error here, no space, a col2. Okay, so that's giving me my count, and that's what I'm after, this count of 2076. That's the active unique names in that column. So now I don't really want that count there. So what I'm going to do is get rid of that by doing label. We're going to label count col2. We better spell that right, col2. And we're going to label that blank. And that is what we're after right there. This is the count unique active. Let me go ahead and clean that up a little bit. And that's what I'm looking for. So I can see here, maybe I'll just go ahead and center all that data. I like the looks of that better. So I have a count of 2,131, a unique count of 2,099, active count of 2,103, and count unique active of 2076. So what we're using here is a query with an array literal. I'm basically creating this data here. Let me just show you what this would be like if it wasn't in an array literal. What I'm doing is putting this in here. I'm going to go ahead and do equal command V. What I get is this data, and notice if I do that, I get 2,105, and that's the unique actives. So I'm basically building this table, but I'm building it as in with an array literal, so it's a virtual table. I can get rid of that. It's a virtual table that then I'm querying the virtual table, and in that case I need to use the col representation. Select count, the count of col2 where col2 is equal active, label count2 blank. The reason I do that is I don't want a header on that. So that's my quick little tip for today.